So, Dr. Umar Johnson is requesting funds from y'all. Maybe from me too. What's the thought? What's the opinion? I believe his bank account really did get hacked. Because it happens. It happened to me. It happened to other people. Cash apps go down. People infiltrate banks. You can get your information stolen from a business that held your information, and they'll send you out an email saying, sorry, we had a breach of security and your information might have been part of that breach. So it happens. And I'm glad that I don't see him doing a Vlad interview. Now let me tell you why. Because if he was strapped for cash, it's a bunch of people that would pay him to do an interview. Immediately, he went to the people. He said, hey, if you support me, go ahead and send me some cash. Take care of me and mom's real quick until we get this resolved. Because what happens is, once you have a fraudulent activity on your account, you have to go to your bank and you have to change out your account information. So you have to change your card, you have to change your account, and then they have to do an investigation. Now, depending on how much money was left in the account, that could be moved over to the different account. If it was wiped clean, then ain't nothing going over to the new account. It's just going to be a blank account until after the investigation. This is not a credit card account. Bank accounts, I used to work for Wells Fargo. Bank accounts are not credit card accounts. They don't have the fraudulent activity reimbursement immediately like a credit card would. Somebody tap that debit card, somebody get into that account, and it's a wrap. It is a wrap until after that 7 to 10 business days of investigation is done. Now after that, they'll go ahead and send the money over to the new account. Now, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because in 7 to 10 days, Dr. Umar Johnson could have went and did a Vlad interview. He could have went against his morals. He could have been the Prince of Pan-African, broke his hell and said, Vlad, let's go ahead and get this interview done real quick, but it's going to about to be 100,000. Vlad would have did 100,000. Wow. Now, Sean Wayans, he asked for 50. And he said, man, the going rate 25. You're not that popular. He's not that popular. He's not going to do the numbers that Umar Johnson would do. Umar Johnson on a Vlad TV, that motherfucker would be chopped so many times, repackaged so many times, that $100,000 is a drop in the bucket. He would have $1 million off of that Vlad interview. Vlad would. So, what am I saying? I'm saying that it probably would have did Cat Williams numbers. Vlad TV would have did Cat Williams on Club Shay Shay numbers if Dr. Umar Johnson was there. No, I don't get down with the Vlad TV. I stopped a while back. Sometimes some repackaged shit come through my stream and I'm like, oh, that voice, I don't know. Sometimes he has different interviewers that'll do something. I'm like, hold on. This just seems like the This seems like the interview style that I've seen in the past. I'm good. But because Dr. Umar Johnson is a household name, because he's relevant, because he is, he's going to make those numbers go up when he gets on the internet. Interviews always do 1 million plus because he has a cult following. So he gets paid from his interviews. That's why I don't think he was missing no money like, oh, I just fucked off a few 100,000, a few tens of thousands, a few thousands, and I'm in this position, in this predicament. No. And since we don't hear any legal issues, then we know that there wasn't any extortions or criminal or legal battles. So, because that shit would have came out quick. So we know he's clean as far as the law is concerned. We know he is not taking advantage of his name for namesake just to get that coinage and doing something like going to a media frenzy to collect the bag. We know that. So knowing this, my money is on the actual hack or information leak that could potentially happen in the age of information, where someone's trying to take him down. And this might be nefarious in nature. It could be a Big Brother program or whatever. Him being, some towels away from opening up the school. It could be some tactics. I'm not saying it isn't. But what I am saying is, I don't believe that it's just, I want some more of your money. Because, like I said, he's making money off of these interviews. Like, anybody with a podcast wants to get Umar Johnson on there. If they got melanin in their skin and they got money in their pocket, they can go ahead and cop it. You know what I mean? He does the big ones, he does the small ones, he does them all. And, he charges for the most part, I do believe. So why not believe that he had money, but he ain't got it now? And it's probably due to some banking fraud issues. So if it was me, I would have just went and did an interview frenzy, give y'all niggas nothing else to hate on. But he's keeping his morals, he's keeping his dignity, he's keeping his respectable behavior intact. And he's just requesting for a little coinage while reciprocity and due process happens in the investigation of a bank. 7 to 10 business days. So 7 to 10 business days looks like this. It happened on a Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, it starts off. Then that's 2 days. The next 7 is going to be the next following Friday. That's the 7th. So, and then Wednesday, definitely a result might happen. The result may be, we'll give you a temporary restitution, saying that we will give you this money until further investigation. So now we'll do 30 days. We'll do 30-day investigation. We'll give you this money back, but as the weeks continue, we will continue to look through the accounts, look through the transactions, look through what breaks, and because someone who moves around and navigates intercontinentally or throughout the United States, it's hard to track and pin down, like, okay, you could have been here, you could have been here, you could have been here. So you have to really work with them to go over your travel history, your travel logs, and times and places, things like that. So it definitely gets tricky. Ultimately, in 30 days, business days, he could have the money back in his account, new account, completely, or it can be back removed. So hope all goes well for the good brother, but he's really been on. I seen him on Don't Call Me White Girl. That was hilarious, informative, but hilarious. I said, okay, this new Shango stick routine. I said, okay, brother. Yeah, you got yourself one with that one. But yeah, so let me know what y'all think. Leave it in the comments. Is he a charlatan? Is he, asking for coins for himself? Do you think it's real in the battlefield? Do you think it's a conspiracy to try to take the good brother down as he is wrapping up the school and about to cut the ribbon on the opening? Or do you think he's panhandling on the internet? So let me know your thoughts. Those are mine. Peace.